appointment. कस्टमर नक्की ह्या कशाचा रोल आहे? त्यांनी तुला चुकून क्लायंट तर समजलं नाही आहे ना बघ. कारण तू कस्टमर म्हणून लिहिलंय तुला. हा, कशावरून कॉल आलता आणि काय म्हणले ते? काय application? हा, मग मेल यायला पाहिजे त्यांचा. तिने तुझा आता जॉब कॉन्टॅक्ट पाहिलाय, मेसेज आलाय वरती नोकरीवर. फोन येईल तुला, असं काय डायरेक्टली बुकिंग वगैरे नसतं. एकतर मेल किंवा फोन, दोन्हीपैकी काहीतरी येईल. मेल चेक कर थोडा. ओके. हा, असेल काहीतरी त्यांच्या मिस्टेक झाली असेल तुमच्याकडून किंवा त्यांच्याकडून, कदाचित ते तुम्हाला क्लायंट समजत असेल किंवा काही काही फेक सुद्धा असतात उगी डेटा घेण्यासाठी. ओके, तर आपण लिनियर आणि लॉजिस्टिक रिग्रेशन कम्प्लीट केलं आहोत विथ प्रॅक्टिकल्स, राईट. तर आपल्याला आता नेक्स्ट जे अल्गोरिदम्स असतील, तर ते अल्गोरिदम आहेत आपले आता ट्री बेस्ड. ओके, ट्री बेस्ड. Tree based means, now let us say this is one question, and based on this data I am splitting this data into two parts. Okay, like this way. So now first of all we will start to write down our first algorithm of tree based algorithm, that is our decision tree. Decision tree. Okay, now again inside this decision tree we are going to learn two types of algorithm. First one is decision tree classification and another is decision tree regression. Okay, now what is decision tree? We can say that decision tree is decision tree is nothing but nested nested if else conditions. If else conditions. Now what is actual meaning of this? Let us imagine that we have some condition. If my let us say age is, if my age is less than 21, less than 21. Okay, okay, if my age is less than 21, simply print, let us say college. Okay, elif elif my age is now let us say greater than 21, greater than 21. Now at this time simply print uh, you are now graduate, right? What if my age will be greater than L if my age is now greater than 30, and if my age is now less than uh, 40. Okay, so at that time simply print uh, you are now uh, let us say you are now married, right? This is just example. Okay, don't take it serious. Okay, now if we will plot this decision tree in a something like this decision tree based data. Now first of all, what is here, if i am if I am having the age of less than 21, so how much options I have? I have now two options. What are those two options? Yes oblique no, right? Let us say this is my yes and this is my no. I have to select any of them, right? If let us say I am picking up no, I have selected this no, then again I am going to divide my data into again uh, I have again two more branches. If you are not having the age of less than 21, so then again I will ask you that uh, you will be if no. Okay, let me correct it. After the no, hmm, let me remove. This is my okay. Okay, no worry, I will draw it manually. Now look at here again. I will draw. First of all, let us say I have age of less than 21. Then I have two options. What? First one is yes and another is no. If I am less than 21, what I will print? You are in a college, right? You are in a college. If not, then there is a my another condition. Now you are greater than 21 and less than 30. So what we have written for you are greater than 21 and graduate. Okay, again I have two options here. What? Yes and no. Okay, so now if I will say yes, so I will have you are a graduate. If I will pick a no, then it is having now another condition, and that condition is now you are a now let us say you may be married. You may be married, but before this married we have to write down condition. What is that condition? Your age. Hmm. If you are greater than 21, then you are graduate. Okay. If you are greater than 21, then you are graduate. If you are greater than 21, okay, that means we have to here write down, we have written the next step, right? Okay. If you are your age is less than 21, you are in a college. If no, then you are now greater than 21. Now this condition will here, and again I have here two options. Which one? If yes and no. If yes, then you are in a, you are graduate, right? And if you will pick on no, then we have uh, another condition, that is the greater than 30 and less than 40, right? And here again we have two options. First one is if yes, you are married, okay, and if no, then we can write down that anything, whatever we want, right? That means what we are doing, we are making our decisions tree based like this way, okay, like this way, okay. So now what we will do, we will take a one example, famous example, okay, and based on that example we will find out our values of a decision tree, okay. So on a Google, simply search that play tennis dataset, okay. Now look at your image. I will copy this image. Okay. Now image is here. Now first of all look at this data. What is available inside this data? We have some categorical data: outlook, temperature, humidity, windy, and tennis. Okay. And okay, I think this is not right data. Let me check it. This wind. Okay. This one is the original data. Copy image and paste. Okay. Okay. Now look at here. We have our data, and inside this data we are having day and outlook, and inside the outlook we have the sunny, overcast, rain, right, like this type of categories. And inside the temperature we have hot, mild, cool, these three types of category. And the humidity is high, normal, and low. Low is nothing there, right, only high and normal, okay. And now there is the wind. Wind is strong or weak. And then if this is the condition, can you play the tennis? No. If this is the condition, you can't play. If this is the condition, you can play the tennis. That means we have to create or this one decision tree based algorithm for playing a tennis. If we will pass out this data: outlook, temperature, humidity, and wind, and after that this decision tree will decide that you have to play, you can play tennis or not, right? Okay. Now how can we find out all these values? Now look at here. Inside this decision tree, we have two types of approaches. Okay, inside our decision tree, we have two types of the approaches. First one is ID3, ID3 algorithm, and another is we have cart. What is meaning of this cart? Classification, classification and regression, regression tree. That means this cart we can use for classification and regression. Okay, now we will think about all this, whatever the algorithm we have to use. But let us start to write down this algorithm, how we will implement this algorithm. Okay, now look at here. First of all, we will take our outlook. Outlook. Okay, and inside the outlook, this is outlook, right? And inside this outlook, how much unique categories we have? Tell me. How much? Okay, three. Okay, sunny, overcast, rain. Okay, we have this three types of the categories that I have written three. Okay, okay. Now, out of all these three, okay, out of all these three, uh, how much total count we have here? We have total 14. Okay, and out of all these 14, how much we have yes and no? First of all, total is 14 of yes and no. And outside of this total, if I will split this, how much of them are yes and how much them are no? Okay, Mm, one, one, two, three, four, five. How much? Five? No. Okay. And now how much remaining? We have 14. 9, and 9 will be yes. Okay. 9 will be yes. Okay. We have this data, available data, right? This is 3. Okay. This is unique categories 3. Total output, how much we have? 14. And out of them, how much is yes and how much is no? Okay. Now let us create a decision tree for our outlook. This is a outlook. Okay, and out of this outlook, now after this outlook, how much categories are remaining? After the outlook, temperature, humidity, and wind is remaining. Okay, so I will make a three tree here, three branches. Okay, now here we have sunny, and then we have what is another category? Sunny, overcast, right? And rain, and rain. Okay, we have this type of data. Simple here, sunny, overcast, and rain. So we have written this three tree here. Okay, now out of all this sunny, out of all this sunny, how much sunny is having the yes and how much sunny is having no? Okay, now sunny having one no, sunny having two no, sunny having three no, right? Three no, sunny no, three, sunny. Okay, this is not three no and two yes, right? I will write down here. 2 years and 3 no. Okay, this is our data. Similarly, we have to calculate for the overcast. Okay, for the overcast. Overcast, we have 1 years. Overcast, we have 2 years. Overcast, we have 3 years. Overcast, we have 4 years. That means out of four, all of are as of yes, right? That means we have here 4 years and 0 no. 4 yes and 0 no. Now for the rain, for the rain, rain having yes, rain 2 years. Okay, rain 3 years, rain. Okay, that means 3 years and two no. 3 years and two no. Okay, now we have this data. Okay, now look at here how this decision tree will select his uh, leaf node. Leaf node means this sub branch. Okay, leaf node means this split, this split. Okay, now this decision tree will try to find out purity based on purity. Okay, purity means which one is having the pure split. Okay, and how we will find out this purity? By taking the value of entropy and Gini index. Now we have formulas for this entropy and Gini index. Okay, now second question, that how the features, how the features are selected. Okay, how these features are selected. Now to find out the feature, we have information gain. Okay, now we will get to know that what is this Ig value, which is a information gain, entropy, and this Gi, Gini index. Okay, now look at here. If we will see this split manually, so here we have to select a pure split. Pure split means on that split everything is clear and pure. That means to take a decision it is a easy. Now tell me, in out of these three, which one is easy to take a decision? कोणत्यामध्ये आपल्याला डिसिजन घ्यायला एकदम सोपे जाईल जर मी ते सिलेक्ट केले तर? कारण राईट, म्हणजे जर माझ्याकडे जर ओव्हरकास्ट आलं तर माझ्याकडे फिक्स आन्सर काय असेल? येस म्हणेन मी त्याला. म्हणजे इथे माझी प्युरिटी काय आहे? कमी आहे, राईट. त्याच्यामुळे मला इथे डिसिजन घ्यायला, राईट. ओके. तर त्याच्यासाठी आपण हे आता हे कसं फाइंड आउट करणार की हे व्हॅल्यू काय असली पाहिजे? कमी असली पाहिजे, राईट. ही व्हॅल्यू काय असली पाहिजे? कमी असली पाहिजे. आता आपण ही व्हॅल्यू कशी कमी असणार त्याच्यासाठी आपण आता एंट्रोपीचा फॉर्म्युला पाहूया. कळालं? आपण जर बाकी जर सिलेक्ट केले तर काय होईल? बाकी जर याच्यापैकी सिलेक्ट केलं तर काय होईल? गडबड जास्त आहे तिथं, राईट. त्याच्यामुळे तो डिसिजन घ्यायला अवघड आहे तिथे. अॅक्युरेसी कमी असेल त्याच्यात, अॅक्युरेसी याच्यात जास्त असेल, राईट. ओके. नाव लुक ॲट द नाव एंट्रॉपी. Okay, now to find out of entropy, we have this formula H of S. Okay, H of S is equal to minus probability of S. What is this? Probability of S and into log based 2. Okay, probability of S. This is first thing, and after this we have to write down our probability of negative, probability of negative and minus log base 2 probability of no, probability of no. Okay, if we will finalize our formula, okay, H of S is equal to minus probability of our let us say uh, first feature. This is our first feature, and log base 2 and probability of C1. Okay, like this way, minus I will write down my next probability of my C2 log base 2 probability of C2 minus next feature probability of C3 log base 2 probability of C3. आपण काय करू, याच्यावरती एक एक्झाम्पल सॉल्व्ह करूया, त्याच्यानंतर आपल्याला कळेल की ऍक्च्युली हा फॉर्म्युला काय सांगत आहे. तर आपण डायरेक्टली एक एक्झाम्पल घेऊया. ओके, नाव वी हॅव दिस फीचर 1. फीचर म्हणजे हे वाले फीचर. ओके, फीचर 1, and inside this feature we have 6 yes and 3 no. Okay, inside this feature we have 6 yes and 3 no, and total will be 9. Total will be 9. Okay, now let us divide our this main feature. Here we have our C1 and C2. Okay, and inside this C1 we have 3 yes and 3 no. 3 yes and 3 no. Okay, and above remaining this one we have 3 yes and 0 no. Okay, this is my simple data. Okay, now let us implement our formula. H of S is equal to, now what is our first of all for this C1, for this C1, for the C1 how much we have our probability of yes inside C1, probability of yes 3 by how much, 3 by 3, 3 by 6, right, because total 6, 3/6 into log base 2, and again how much? 3/6, and minus our next, we will take the next feature minus. What is our next feature? We have just calculated for the, yes, which one remaining? No, similar, minus 3/6, because yes is no is how much time, right? And into log base 2 and 3/6. Okay, 3/6. Okay, now uh, tell me what will be the answer of this one. If we will take the 3/6, we can take this 3/6 common. 3/6 log base 2, log base 2, and again here 3/6, 3/6. Okay, and our final value will be how much? Log base 2, 3/6. Log base 2 calculator. How much we have to find out for log base 2 3/6? 3/6. How much it is coming? Minus 1. तुमची किती येत आहे? We will directly write down 3/6. 3/6. किती येत आहे? 0.3. Please provide a y value. हे बघा, फायनल व्हॅल्यू काय आहे? -1. काय काय? हा, नाही नाही, आता लॉग बेस 3/6 ची व्हॅल्यू आपण इथे काढली, राईट? ओके, सो नाव it is having negative, right? Now this is okay, 3 by 6, 3 by 6 into -1. Okay, 3 by 6 into -1, and again we have here minus, this is a 3 by 6 into -1, right? Okay, now let us multiply. This will be minus 3 by 6, and this will be our uh, let me, okay, एक minute. Okay, एक minute. 3 by 6 into log base 2, 3 by 6 minus log base 2, 3 by 6, 3 by 6 into -1 into minus -1, mm, -2. Okay, now got it. This is minus 3 by 6, and if we will multiply 3 into 2 with a negative, negative will be positive. Okay, plus 6 divided by 6, and final value will be 1. Okay, now look at here what I have did. I have taken this 3 by 6 a common, right? 3 by 6 here and here I have taken, take it as a common, and log base 2 3 by 6 minus log base 2 3 by 6, we have this 2 log base, right? And what is the value of log base 3 by 6? -1, right? -1, and -1 will be -2. Okay, -2, and this is our minus 3 by 6, and if I will multiply this negative 3 with -2, it will be positive 6, and 6 divided by 6 will be 1. ही 1 व्हॅल्यू आली, राईट? ओके, आता आपल्याला सेम व्हॅल्यू फाइंड आउट करायची आहे फॉर द C2, फॉर द C2. आता C2 साठी आपण कसे फाइंड आउट करणार? H of S is equal to probability of yes. What is the probability of yes here? 3 by 3, 3 by 3, right? Okay, नाही here 6 कसं? इथे 3 plus 3 0 आहे ना? कुठे कुठे? कुठे कुठे नो कडे? मग 3/6 कारण इथं नो साठी पण 3 आहे ना. C1 संपलं नाही तर C1 ची फायनल व्हॅल्यू 1 आली आपली. आता आपण फक्त C2 बघतोय. आता कळालं? म्हणजे याची व्हॅल्यू वेगळी येईल आणि याची व्हॅल्यू वेगळी येईल. फॉर्म्युला सेमच आहे. ओके. प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ यस विच इज -3/3 into log base 2 3/3. Okay, and minus, if I will multiply this value with the probability of no, which is 0/3 into log base to the 0/3, and if this both value will come as a 0, remember that all this value will be become a 0, and this will be a, if I will multiply 0 with anything 0, I will get a 0 value here. Okay, now out of this, which one is having the pure split? Which one having the pure split? Pure split C2, right? This is pure. That's why it is coming as a 0, and this is a having one value. That means this is a not a pure split, right? आता तुम्हाला समजलं का आपल्याला प्युरिटी कशी फाइंड आउट करायची आहे? म्हणजे ज्याची व्हॅल्यू कमी असेल त्याला काय मी कन्सिडर करेन? प्युअर आहे म्हणून, राईट? काय प्युअर आहे म्हणून? प्युरिटी आपण कसं चेक करतो? स्केल कमी असली पाहिजे प्युरिटीची, राईट? इंडिकेटर्स यूज केलेत का तुम्ही केव्हा लिटमस पेपरवरती? 0 to 7 बेसिक ऍसिडिक, राईट? त्याच्यात व्हॅल्यू आपली जशी कमी असेल तशी ते त्याच्यात प्युअर मानतो आपण. तसंच इथे जी माझी व्हॅल्यू कमी असेल त्याला मी काय कन्सिडर करेन? प्युअर स्प्लिट. मग भले जर माझी ही व्हॅल्यू जर 0.5 असेल आणि दुसरी व्हॅल्यू जर माझी 3 असेल तर कोणती व्हॅल्यू मी सिलेक्ट करेन? दिस इज ॲज माय प्युअर स्प्लिट. ओके, तर आता मी जर याची डायग्राम ड्रॉ केली, ओके, मी जर याची एक डायग्राम ड्रॉ केली, एक एक्झाम्पल पाहूया इथे फास्ट मध्ये. वी हॅव 2 yes and 3 no. Okay, we have 2 yes and 3 no. Okay, now let us do a fast 2/5 into log base 2, 2/5. Okay, minus 3/5 log base 2, 3/5. If I will do the all this calculation, I will get the value of a 0.97. This is a 0.97, right? So I have to compare this with another one which will be having yes and no, and out of them which one is having, let us say this will become as a 2. So which one I will select? Because this is a pure and this is impure. ओके, आता तुम्हाला समजलं का? जर आपल्याकडे जर एक हे फीचर असेल तर या फीचरला आउट ऑफ 3 पैकी हे कोणतं वाले सिलेक्ट करेल? कोणतं वाले सिलेक्ट करेल? ज्याची प्युरिटी कमी असेल, लेस प्युअर वाले, राईट? त्यामुळे आपले हे वाले सिलेक्ट केले त्यांनी, राईट? तर तुम्ही हे लिहून घेतलेलं आहे का? अर्ध कसं लिहिलं? आता तुम्हाला समजायला पाहिजे मी इथं काय लिहिलंय. कसं लिहिणार मग आता तुम्ही? ओके, एक गोष्ट लक्षात ठेवा. काय होईल, मी जे हे तुम्हाला सांगितलेलं आहे हे व्हॅल्यू 2 असेल. ही व्हॅल्यू 2 नाही, ही व्हॅल्यू लिमिट आहे आपली 0 टू 1 मध्ये कन्वर्ट होते. जेव्हा आपण त्याचा लॉग काढतो त्यामुळे ती व्हॅल्यू काय होत आहे, ती व्हॅल्यू येत आहे बिटवीन 0 टू 1. ओके, म्हणजे जर ही माझी व्हॅल्यू 0.57 असेल आणि समजा ही जर माझी व्हॅल्यू असेल 0.5, तर कोणती वाली सिलेक्ट होईल? 0.5 वाली. क्रेझी डायग्राम कशी येईल पहा. याची रेंज आहे फ्रॉम 0 टू 1 and this will be my 0.5, राईट. तर काय होईल, मी जर ह्याचा कर्व जर असा ड्रॉ केला तर ही जी माझी काय आहे, मॅक्सिमम पॉइंट काय आहे, 1, राईट. तर ही 0 टू अगेन वॉट एव्हर द our value. Okay, now look at here, we got the zero value for the zero, sorry, for the 3 yes and for the 3 yes and 0 no, we got which value, 0, right. And what is our another value, that was near around 1, right, that was near around 1 for 1 for, look at here our values first of all, which values we got here. One value for whom is C1. What is our C1? 3 yes and 3 no, right. Look at here, 3 yes and 3 no. So tell me, is this pure? Which one is pure, this one or this one? This one, right. आवाज येत नाहीये. ओके, खाली आहे ऑफिस. हा, ओके. And if again we will take a split like this one, 0 yes and 3 no, again it will come value as a 0. And if another value will become, हा, हे पण प्युअर राहील आणि हे पण प्युअर राहील, राईट. तर त्याला डिसिजन घेण्यासाठी सोपे होत आहे, राईट. तर हे अशा पद्धतीने जर याच्या व्यतिरिक्त जर दुसरे व्हॅल्यूज असतील तर ते इथे येतील असे काहीतरी, बरोबर, राईट. आणि बरोबर जिथे आपण 50-50% चान्सेस आहेत तिथे काय होत आहे, मिडलला येत आहे. अशी ही तुमची डायग्राम असेल. ओके, तर हे आपण पाहिली फक्त एंट्रोपी. याच्यानंतर आपल्याला गिनी इंडेक्स कशी फाइंड आउट करायची आहे ते आपण उद्या पाहूया. ओके, आज तुम्ही एवढं तरी कंप्लीट करा. फोटो फोटो कसं काढू एवढा मोठा, एक मिनिट. डिसिजन ट्री